star. All of us have a beginning, have a star. How do you pronounce it? In the first place, the word began. We have an origin. Look up. Humans came into being. How did humans came in beings? Even animals, plants, origin. Okay? When we belong to pigs, humans, cultures have origins, science have origins, language have origins. Yes? Okay. The definition of origin. What is of origin? Origin means the thing from which something is. Okay. Origin is the thing from which something comes. Anything, humans, animals, plants, or the place where it starts to exist. We have a timeline in our life. Do you understand? Okay. Now, let's answer these questions. Ritesh, can you hear me? Ritesh. Cultures have different origins, yes or no? Yes or no? Ritesh. Cultures have different origins, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Hala Muhammad, number 2. Signs
Yes.
have different origins. I
Yes.
said all things have an origins. Humans, science, cultures, plants have an origin. Science have different origins.
ميس الشرح يا ميس في الأول ما كانش واضح.
What? Okay. Again.
الصوت بتاع الشرح ما كانش واضح.
Okay. Origin. I say I'm going to talk about the means of our universe. Everything in our life has a start. Okay. Can you hear me? How humans can into beings? We are humans, animals, plants. We have an origin, the place from where we come. Everything in our life have an origin. Cultures have origins. Language have origins. Science have origins. We have a start. How can we go and came into beings? Do you understand? Hala,
No.
you can pick an apple.
No.
Okay, listen to me. If you have an apple now, inside it, there is a seed. The seed, it is the origin of the apple. I put the seed on the ground and put water on it. After that, it turns into a fruit or an apple. I can eat it. This is the origin. Do you understand? Hala?
Yes.
Okay. Now, We say the definition of origin, the same. Remember the apple. Okay? Number two,
Okay.
signs have different origins. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Number three, Rana Hussein. The universe has a beginning, has a start. I say beginning means a start. Anything
No.
have a start. Yes or no?
No.
Where do you come? Where we come? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, the universe has a beginning. Okay, do you understand? Okay. After that, we are going to talk about growing. All of you grow in different times. In this page, we saw the meaning and listen to the definition of growing. We are humans. We start our life as babies. Like Hala, Rana, Hazin, Mazin. You are babies. You depend on your parents in everything. When we grow, we are able to learn more and more. When we grow, we are going to grow. The meaning of growing. We change. How we change? How we grow? I become taller, shorter, fatter, thinner. Growing, we are humans, all of us, Hazim, Rana, Mazin. We are babies. Depending on our birth and everything, we grow older. We are learned to do anything independently without any help. No, when we grow up, no one helps us. We doesn't need any help. When you are in KG1, you depend on your parents. Now you are in primary 3. You don't depend on your parents at all, but we must learn more and more from our parents. This is the meaning of growing. We change. Okay? Do you understand? Asil. Asil Ahmed.
No.
Human beings, humans begin, start life as we are at age. Babies or adults?
Babies?
Babies. Humans begin their lives as babies. Okay? Babies own their parents in everything. Babies depend on. Babies depend on our parents in everything. As we grow, we are able to learn to do things. Mahmoud Hisham. Mahmoud Hisham. Yazan.
Yes.
Yes. As we grow, we are able to learn to do things alone, independently, without any help. Again, as we grow, we are able
Alone.
to learn to do things
Alone.
okay, alone or independently. Okay.
Miss
Yes.
الصوت بعيد.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes.
Okay. Look at the timeline. Look at Sally's timeline. Sally showing the important abilities she gained while she growing. All of us, when we grow, when I was born, when I was 5, I ate independently. I'm able to. I say, how can you grow? Look at Sally. Here, Sally was born in 2012. Sally eats independently alone without any help, but she can't walk. Okay, again, as we say, everything in our life has an origin. Remember the apple? When you open the apple, you see a seed inside it. This seed is the origin of the apple. This is our origin of apple. A seed turns into, when I put it in water, it turns into a fruit. This is the origin. Humans came into beings, even animals, plants. Okay? Cultures have origins. Science have origins. Languages have origins. Plants have origins. Animals have origins. Everything in our life has an origin. Okay? So, origin is the thing from which something else, anything, human, animal, plant, from which something else come from. But a seed. Okay? After that, we talk about growing. How can we change? We change when we grow. Okay? Someone getting taller, someone getting shorter, someone getting fatter, someone getting smaller. We are babies. We start as babies, depending on my parents, my dad, my mom, in everything. As we grow older, we are able to learn from our parents. I'm able to learn from my dad. How can he talk? How can he eat? More things independently. When I became older, anything I do independently, alone, without the help of my dad. You now are in primary 3. Your dad doesn't help you eat. You eat independently, alone. Okay? After that, we talk about the timeline of Sally's timeline. All of us, not Sally, have a timeline in our life. For example, Sally here was born in 2012. She depends on her parents independently. She doesn't walk, she doesn't talk, anything. In age 2, Sally eats independently. She can eat, but she can walk. At the age of 4, Sally can swim. At the age of 6 here, Sally can read. She starts reading. Sally walks. After that, Sally rides a bike. She can ride a bike. She can write some words like apples, English, any word. This timeline helps us to draw the timeline of our life. All of you, Halari, Tesh, Hazim, Nazim, you can draw the timeline of your life. When you were 5, you were drawn. You can draw independently. How can? You can say, I can draw when I was 5. I can't walk when I was 1. Okay?
Hello.
Do you understand?
Hello. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
You know the difference between origin, universe, the beginning?
Yes, yes, yes.
What? This exercise is for you. It's up to you. I
What?
have put an answer.
What?
For example, ask your parents about yourself.
لحظة واحدة بس ميس.
Okay. You know the meaning of origin, the meaning of
يعني أنا مش
growing,
فاهم.
the timeline. We can define the timeline of our life.
ميس
Yes. Who wants to ask? What's your name? Who's calling? Who's speaking? Okay. Here, this exercise, it's up to you. For example, I started talking when I was, it's up to you. Maybe Muhammad, I was 5. Rita, I was 4. It's up to you. For example, I started talking when I was. Who wants to answer? Yazan Hisham?
Yes, teacher.
What?
Yes.
I started talking. You, Yazan, you started talking when you were. How old are you? How old were you?
I am. How old are
How old were you when you start talking? When you start speaking?
How old?
For example, I started talking when I was 3 years old. For you, it may be for 2. Okay?
Okay.
Yusuf Mahmoud. Yusuf, how are you? Open your mic. Yusuf,
I can hear you.
talking. You, Yusuf, started talking when I
was 1 year old.
was 1 year old. Okay, 1. Okay. Years old. Okay. Yasin Mahmoud, number 3. You start your school when you were. Yasin Muhammad.
نعم يا ميس.
You start school when you were. How old were you?
Two.
2. Pre-KG. Okay. I started school when I was 5 years old. Okay. Yasin. Yasin Muhammad Adil.
I am hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
You start sports training when you were.
5 years old.
Okay, excellent. 5 years old. Okay. As I say, this question doesn't have wooden answer. It's up to you. We have different. Okay? Do you understand? Primary 3. Do you understand the meaning of origin and growing? And how can our life change from babies? Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, I am able to swim.
Swim.
Does anyone have a question?
No.
ملك هشام. ملك هشام.
بقول لكم انتوا بتشوفوا مش فاهمين حاجه ولا لا؟ فاهم في حاجه مش فاهمه؟
ملك هشام. Does anyone have a question?
I don't understand you.
Okay, again. Today we talk about which part? Or the session, the first part or the second part? All the session. Okay.
بقول لكم أميو.
صوت اصلا حضرتك عمال يقطع وحضرتك بتتكلمي بسرعه يعني بتتكلمي اصلا بالانجلش.
Okay. Listen to me, Malik. All questions. Again. We talk about
I don't understand.
say,
Miss, I don't understand.
hey, listen to me.
ميس ينفع تترجمي؟
Origin.
ميس صوتك بعيد
Open
أوي.
an apple in your fridge now. You can get it and open the apple, and inside it you reach to the seed. This seed is the origin of the apple. Origin الapple had a seed. The fruit, it was, what was it was? It was a seed. You were a baby, and then you grow. This is the origin. Not us as a humans. Humans, plants, animals, everything have an origin. Science have an origin. Okay? As we say, the universe, we as a humans came into beings, even animals, plants. We have an origin. Cultures have origins. Science have origins. Languages have origins. Maybe some of you have different cultures. I can speak English, I can speak French. It depends on the place. Origin in us. Okay? After that, we talk about growing. You, all of you, when you grow, when you change, we as humans begin as babies. I depend on my parents. I look at my parents. How can you talk? How can you walk? Everything. As we grow older, you are in, when you were in KG2, you depend on your parents. Now you are in primary 3. You grow older. You can write alone. You are able to learn to do more and more things independently. Independently without any help. Alone. I can write alone. Independently alone. Okay? We have timeline in our life. timeline عمرك فترة انتقال. I start school when I was 5 years old. I started sports playing when I was 6 years old. Okay? As we say, the timeline of Sally. Sally's timeline. Sally was born in 2012 at the age of 2. She can eat independently without any help. Her mother doesn't help her. Sally swims. Now Sally grows. She can swim. After that, Sally reads. This is the timeline. This is the timeline of Sally. Okay? Timeline helps us. You can draw your timeline. How can you grow? How will life change? In the past years, I was 1, I can walk, I can talk, I can speak. At the age of 2, I start eating independently. My mother doesn't help me. Primary 3, do you understand? Does anyone have a question?
Sure.
It's so easy. Do you understand? Primary 3, all of you, do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, we are. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks a lot for listening.
No, ينفع تترجمي. مش ينفع تترجمي.
Does anyone have a question again?
don't understand.
We say
Yes.
the definition of drawing and order.
ميس أنا مش فاهم.
Okay, you can listen to the session again and you understand what I say. Origin, Malak. Listen well, you can understand, please. If you have an apple now, open the apple, chop the apple, and you find a seed inside it. This